Hi guys, in this class we will discuss about different method to use JavaScript in the HTML. You should know that about JavaScript. You have to use JavaScript in the HTML or with HTML. In the HTML document, you can use JavaScript. There are different methods. You can use JavaScript in the HTML. So I share that method with you in this class. First of all, you can see that this is a basic structure of HTML, and there are different methods I am sharing with you. You will be clear about this one. So first of all, you can see that this is a basic structure of HTML as starting tag HTML, and this is a head element starting tag. So this is a starting head, and this one is a closing tag. Inside the head section, you can use a JavaScript in the HTML. To use JavaScript, you have to use a script tag, script start and script end. Inside the script start and script end, you can use a JavaScript coding. So this is the very first method that is a inside the head section. So second, this is a first method. Second method is that you can use JavaScript externally. You have to create another file with extension.js, and then you have to add that external file in the head section using script tag and source attribute. So here your file is located. If your file is located in the folder, you have to mention that folder name and then your file name. So this is second method to create a external JavaScript file. So another method is that after head section, you can also use a JavaScript coding. This method say that this is a between head and body section. Between head and body section, you can also use JavaScript. Another is a inside the body section. Inside the body section, you can also use script tag to use a JavaScript coding. Here you have to use JavaScript coding. So another method also you can use after HTML tag, after the end of the HTML document, you can also use JavaScript. So I use all the method, and I will share how you can use different method to use JavaScript in the HTML. In the Visual Studio Code, I will share some example to clear concept. In the Visual Studio Code, first of all, you can download this Visual Studio Code from the internet. Very easy. If you face any problem while downloading or installing, you can discuss with me. After opening Visual Studio Code, you have to create a new file. When you create a new file, for example, I want to create this file as HTML. First of all, I want to save this file. After saving this file, I will discuss with you. In the download folder, I want to make a folder JavaScript in 7 days. JavaScript in these 7 days, and folder 1, day 1. In the day 1, use of JS in HTML.html. I will create a HTML file. First of all, this is the HTML basic structure. I am head section. In the head section, this is a, you should know about HTML title for the web page, and then this is a body section. Body section. In the body section, I want to use any h1. We are learning JavaScript. Just save this file, open this file in the browser. You can see that file is open in the browser. We are learning JavaScript, and you can see that this is our file use of JavaScript in the HTML. Now what I have to use JavaScript in the HTML in different method. First method is that in the head section, if you want to use JavaScript in the head section, you have to use a script tag. Inside script tag, you can use JavaScript coding here. First of all, I want to use a document.write. So this is a method to display anything else on the browser to front end. Hello world. Hello world. I save this file, open the browser, refresh the web page. You can see that hello world is displaying here. So this method document.write is used to display anything else to the browser. Our document.write is used as a output function. So purpose of this video is that how you can use JavaScript in the HTML, different method to use JavaScript in the HTML. So this is the very first method in the head section you can use. Another is that to create a external file. So I write here in the head section, to use external file you have to create new file and save this file.js. This is a external file you have to use with the extension.js. This file is created, and in the external file you have to use JavaScript coding. For example, document.write and js in the external file. And then what you have to do, this is a inside the head section, this is the external file, and this file you have to include in the head section. So to include external JavaScript file you have to use a script tag, and in the very first script tag you have to use a source and then file name file.js, and then refresh the web page. You will see that also you can see that this is a displaying JavaScript in the external file. This line is coming from here external file. Another method is that you can also use JavaScript between head section and the body section. For example, document dot write js in between head and body section. This method is also used. When you refresh the web page you can see that JavaScript between in between head and body section. You can also use this method. Another is in the body section you can also use, just copy and paste in the body section. In the body section, when I refresh the web page you will see that here displaying you can see that JavaScript in the body section. You can also use after the HTML JavaScript after the HTML or end of HTML document. You can also use at the end of the HTML document. You will see that after HTML or end of the HTML document you can also use this method. So I shared different method with you to use JavaScript in the HTML document. So we discussed all about different methods to use JavaScript in the HTML. And if you face any problem, any issue while learning with us, you can discuss with me without any hesitation. Thank you.